Revenge films.
Megan Hill. I named my daughter Electra because I wanted her to be outgoing and beautiful. Just name, she's always smiling and full of energy. Whenever my family had a get-together, she was the center of attention and the mood maker. My daughter is 3 years older than her little brother and always looks after him. She made many friends and took the initiative to study after she entered elementary school, and her teachers also praised her. Electra has always been a happy child, but things changed after she turned 8. She started to vomit uncontrollably and repeatedly. We immediately took Electra to the hospital and discovered tumors in her brain. The MRI images showed 2 3-centimeter tumors. Even I could see the tumors on the MRI. I couldn't believe the results and fainted from the shock. Electra immediately underwent an operation to remove the tumors and seemed to get better after the surgery. However, while we struggled to fight Electra's cancer, her doctor told us how long she might live with cancer. I was struck with the harsh reality and overwhelmed with sorrow, but I had to swallow my tears for my beloved daughter. I decided I'd let Electra do what she loves to do for the remainder of her time. Electra, what do you want to do most right now? Electra said she wanted to go to school, hang out with friends, and study. Then she said she wanted to play with her brother and dad in the pool after school. And for the evening, she wanted all of us to play cards together. All she wished for was an ordinary life. The kind of ordinary life everyone else is living. After spending a long time in the hospital, even the most ordinary life looked like something special to her. So we spoke with the doctor about taking her home and promised to bring her back to the hospital immediately if anything was wrong. Electra needed to keep taking her cancer drugs at home, so her doctor switched her drugs to the ones with fewer side effects. Finally, we brought her home after ensuring everything was fully prepared. After being hospitalized for half a year, Electra started studying as soon as she got home because she wanted to catch up with what she had missed. I tried to help her as much as I could when she had questions, and my husband also helped her with her studies after coming home from work. Electra looked healthy after returning home, but considering the stress and possible dangers at school, she was still in no condition to go back to school. Going to the park became Electra's daily routine ever since she came home. Electra was bright and lively regardless, and her eyes lit up with every discovery she made in ordinary things. One day, because the hospital was too far, 3 of Electra's friends came to our home to visit her with their moms. But one of the moms was the most hostile persons I've ever met. The child, Melanie Moyer, was calm and friendly, but her mom was the opposite. As soon as Melanie's mom saw my daughter, she said,
"How much time do you have? Are you bald? I want to touch it if you are."
She then grabbed Electra's hand and poked her cheeks. The other 2 moms' faces turned pale after seeing what Melanie's mom did. One of the moms said, "We can always hang out with Electra after she fully recovers, right?" She tried to change the topic, but Melanie's mom ignored her. She turned to her daughter and said,
"You should to Electra as much as possible before it's too late."
Melanie replied.
"Okay, I'll go talk to her."
Then she went inside Electra's room to play with her. The moms who stayed in the living room all felt awkward, but not Melanie's mom. She disregarded the uncomfortable atmosphere and kept eating the cookies on the coffee table. She continued to talk while eating. We could even see the food in her mouth.
Electra is so unfortunate.
What? I was astonished at her rudeness, so I asked her, "What do you mean by unfortunate?"
Well, there's nothing you can do when she's doomed, right? It's fate. Life and death are inseparable. In Electra's case, she just had bad luck. Maybe she's being punished for something she did in her previous life, you know?
She replied with a serious look on her face. I couldn't tolerate her anymore. Hey, that's enough! Before I could finish my sentence, Electra and her friends returned to the living room. One of the kids showed us Electra's notebook and said,
Mom, Electra is working hard. She studies a lot, even when she's at home.
I couldn't lose my temper or ask Melanie's mom to leave in front of the kids, so I tried my best to remain calm and managed to make a smile. But then, Melanie's mom said,
What? Why are you studying, Electra? Did your mom make you study? You can't do that, Miss Hill. You should let her do whatever she wants so she has no regrets.
Is stupid? How could she even say that in front of my daughter? The whole family, all our relatives, and Electra herself are fully committed to beating cancer. At moment, Melanie's mom looked like a demon from hell. The other two moms also couldn't stand her anymore. Oh, I just remembered. I have an appointment after. Shall we go, Miss Moyer? They to urge Melanie's mom to leave with them. I wanted to kick her out, throw salt on her, and tell her, don't ever come back again. She was so offensive and hurtful. Where has her common sense gone? In the 4 years of my life, I never met anyone as insensitive as Melanie's mom. I felt like the blood was drained from my brain, and my mind went blank. But then...
Maybe you misunderstood something, Miss Moyer.
Electra suddenly spoke.
What do you mean, Electra? I'm studying. You love studying? I've never seen a kid who loves to study. You don't have to tell such an obvious lie. Your mother's forcing you to study, isn't she? Mother once told me, I'll meet lots of people when I grow up. Among those people, some will always think differently from me. So, it would be helpful to be more knowledgeable when communicating with them. I love hanging out with people, and that's why I want to study more. Maybe you should do the same, Miss Moyer. Huh? Why should I study more? You look like you're having fun hanging out with the others.
I burst out laughing after hearing what Electra said. Melanie's mom turned red and said,
Melanie, we're leaving. But I want to play with everyone.
Melanie wanted to stay longer, but her mom dragged her away regardless. As they walked to the door, in a voice loud enough for me to hear, Melanie's mom said,
You gotta live your life doing whatever you like so you won't have any regrets, Melanie. If you study all the time and overuse your brain, you might get tumors just like Electra.
She sounded pissed. What happened at my house that day spread fast among the moms. But Melanie's mom still didn't seem to understand what she did wrong. Instead, she badmouthed my daughter and me in front of other moms. Of course, nobody believed or wanted to listen to her. Also, our family moved to a new home near Electra's hospital after that, so it didn't matter anymore. Without empathy or common sense, she's far from a qualifiable mother. That's my honest opinion of her. 10 years later.
Mom, I got accepted!
Wow, congratulations!
Are you tearing up, Mom?
I'm not. Come home quickly. I made your favorite apple pie.
Yay!
For a while, Electra had to use morphine for the pain, but she's turning 18 this year. Even the doctor was surprised to find her cancer in remission. With the vision to help children with cancer, she applied for medical school and got accepted. As for Melanie, she listened to her mom and did what she was taught. As a result of doing whatever she liked and living with no regrets, she got hooked on video games in the latter half of elementary school. She could no longer keep up with her studies and refused to attend school. Later, she continued to refuse to study even after entering middle school, according to one of my mom friends who walked past their house.
Melanie, stop playing video games and start studying!
The Melanie's mom echoed in their house. Maybe she's the one regretting it now.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.